Well, if you don't like it, find another channel. Five seasons. Well, if you don't like it, find another channel. And you know what? We don't have room for you. How about that? Goodbye. Frickin' 3-year-olds. Hello. Yep. That was an idiot. That's why. We don't have room for idiots in here. There are better things to do than deal with that. Over 55. How old are you? Since you want to know my information, how about yours? Okay. Not you, Justin. Talking to refer to the guy that's actually asking me. That's all. Or the girl or whatever it is. I can't tell from here. It's got a bunch of those I's and L's in the name, so you can't tell what it is. It looks like Ike. Ike something. So what are you up to? Nope, no kids. Not in today's society. Too screwed up. It is. No. If you raise them the right way, I guess it'll be all right. But society has a way of just making things miserable, you know? I just like the fact that a lot of things nowadays are, I don't know, let's just say that the kids get this ego where they think they're in charge. And the parents are supposed to sit there along the side and keep their mouth shut, not say nothing, not do nothing. It doesn't teach the child to be disciplined. It doesn't teach them to be um, a valued member of society either, because if they walk around with this attitude, they can do whatever they want. Somebody's going to come along that's going to be bigger than them, and it's going to knock them right on the butt when they get older, you know? Can't walk around with an ego trip. No, I mean, he's still young yet. I'm just talking about teenagers, you know? kids, when they get about 15 or 16 years old, they start to get unruly, and they start to act like they're the ones that are in charge, and their parents are just plain stupid. That's it. What they don't seem to realize is that the parents are the one paying for their education, paying for the roof over their head, and paying for the food in their stomach. So if they ask them to do something and the kid's going to get belligerent and tell them no, well, we'll just take away their iPod and their tablet and send them into their room. They got video games in the room. They got TV. They got a telephone in there. Come on, really? You think that's disciplining them? That's not teaching them any moral fiber. It's not putting them on track to show people what their worth is. It's just showing how pig-headed they can be. That's it. And the kids are like, well, you can't call the cops and send me to juvie hall. Really? Ah, do something severe enough you can, you know? Yeah. Well, some kids are good, but there's some kids out there that are just like that. Some people know they know about, self-discipline and they're respectful and stuff like that, and then others are not. I'm not saying be abusive to your kids. I'm not saying that at all. I don't go for that at all either. I don't think that's right. But if they're unruly and they're getting out of hand, you know, maybe you might need somebody to talk to about handling it. I don't know. I don't want to bring kids up in today's society. It's too damn messed up. Too many things going on and too many problems. So everybody's telling me, yeah, all he does is sit there in his chair and he does a live stream talking to people in his chat log. So what? That's my decision. If that's what I want to do, I'll do it. If I have time to go and work on the car and it's not raining out, I'll be at the car. My life is fine. I got nothing to complain about as far as, off of this. Everything's fine. I'm not going to put another video up until I actually get the car running. I know it will run. It's just a matter of adjusting the rocker arms. Now that they're, some of them are down at the lowest part of the cam. Hey, Doc, did you get my, you have the skull, right? And you're also image thing for the police? Database? Yeah, I read things. Trust me. Yeah, it's person that works for the police database. Image. If you did that to add me to find out something about me, you're not going to find nothing. I can guarantee you that right now. Oh, okay. I thought it said you worked for them. I thought you were in cahoots with Austin. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Something for somebody else to start more shit with. That's about it. No, I can use that for a lot more than that. You know that. It kind of threw me off with the profile though, because it said no present place listed that he lives at, no place of work, no place of school. I'm like, that's one way to make them think that you're a scammer account, you know. And I don't know how, but I can't add you anyway. So I just sent you a message on that on the chat log. You'll see a bunch of pictures of my 57. Oh, okay. Well, maybe my 57 was a cop car. We don't know that. Could be. It's a four door. Then they use police cop cars that were four doors in 57. Pretty sure they did. I've seen a bunch of pictures of military 57s, and it must have been like halfway in between because they had the chrome set up like a 56. But there was definitely 57 front end and 57 back end. You know, guess how many views we had this morning, Doc? Well, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, Ike. Trying to get my numbers up. That'd have been great if I had 1,500 subscribers this morning. That would have been awesome. That'd have put me like 2,000 range. That'd have put me like actually 2,300, I think. They never get that lucky though. You have to have a lot of people watching you, you know. I like them. I like the old sitcoms though, because they're black and white, you know. Like I probably have one of the first editions of the Dick Van Dyke Show anyway, because it's got like a TV box, you know, that they sit in, and then it's got like one of those two pictures on it, you know, like the old baseball cards did. A couple of things I want, I can't get because they only make like first series or first seasons of it. I don't want first seasons. I want the whole series, you know. Yeah, this is definitely a first release. The good thing is the discs aren't even scratched. There's nothing wrong with them. Like brand new. Actually, I got a lot of sitcoms from that time period. I got the Twilight Zone, the original. I have the I Love Lucy thing. I have Lost in Space. My favorite Martian, now Dick Van Dyke. The Addams Family, and the Munsters, and a few others, but I can't remember what the heck they are. So what are you guys up to? Anything in Justin Emo Howling Wolf? Really? I think that's the highest my viewers has climbed since I've been on here. It's never reached 1,500. Well, there's a nut in the kitchen. Uh, oh, God. I think I need a little drop of water. I'll be right back. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Hi. How you doing, Ike? Where did you go? So you can't tell. I can't tell anything unless somebody says they're leaving. You know. Uh, All right, folks, if you're new in here, don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that thumbs up button. We'll be back at the 57 again tomorrow, God willing, if it doesn't rain. Yeah, it looks like it's sunny over there, but it's not. A lot of overcast. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot all about this. I got WKRP in Cincinnati and the Flying Nun. Jesus.
How about now? Can y'all hear me? Plug this in somewhere else. Let's try that. There. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. So I had one person that was actually, I think, annoyed with me because I allowed the person to do the feeler gauges, you know? And I tried to explain to them. But see, the thing is when people get annoyed, they don't come back to read what the response is to their, inquiry, they just like disappear.
Must be the set over
So
here.
he didn't even give me a chance, And I tried to explain to him that it wasn't my doing about the feeler gauges. It was the other guy's idea. And I had no idea what he was doing anyway, because I had never heard of somebody doing all the exhaust valves first.
So
and then coming back and doing the intake valves.
Was that were you talking about the
That really
14-year-old
threw
girl?
me
Was that
off,
Mako's live from earlier?
Because normally, even if you're doing the feeler gauges, you still have to go in
What all did he
sequence.
say about it? Jeff hasn't put out the live yet, so I can't review it. But I was told by Guns and Gears
But
that
what
he
he was
brought up
looking at, I think, was both of the things where
allegations.
you adjusted
Allegations, it's
zero
proof,
lash,
but to
and the other one was where
fucking
you use a feeler gauge. I
whatever the
think they're
fuck his
both
name
on the
is,
same
Larry,
page.
and Larry was speechless.
So I think it's very easy for somebody to get confused. So I started doing the valve adjustment without the feeler gauges today, and I can't grasp it. I can't grasp what the hell zero lash is, or something like that, or a preload. Like, I know you have to do the zero lash
What all did he say?
in sequence, but do you have to do the preload in sequence? If it's not up on the highest part of the cam, doesn't matter, you know?
Hell yeah, brother.
So what are you folks doing today? Anything exciting?
Reviewing you, Rich.
Or just all just chilling out? I'm sitting here watching a TV sitcom right now, so it's nice to go back to some of the older things that you used to watch on TV, or what used to be on TV.
I don't know if y'all heard little Jimmy's thing, but dude, I guess he was going off about
For
the
some reason,
14-year-old
they've
things,
taken all this
and
stuff
Rich
off the
doubled
air.
down and said it should be up to the parents. Holy shit!
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My thing is, I think it's better for me to just keep active, because if I don't, then I wind up having more problems. That sounds like an idea. That's good. I wish I had some friends over here so I can go swimming and shit like that, but I can't. I don't know anybody over here. Nobody has a pool anyway.
So you're wanting to bone pull somebody. Oh shit. Rich is like the most boringest fucking content creator I think I've ever fucking seen. Exactly, his own
How
brother
do
and
I
sister let
donate?
him do them.
Donate what?
Alright, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So that's probably the one Jeff has, because I think Jeff has the one right after the 20-minute one. And at the end of the 20-minute one,
Hit
he
the
started to
pipe.
lose his shit. And I'm sure Jeff will repost it either probably later tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'll be waiting for that one. Let's see who's in the chat. Same people. Sonia, Cold War, Cold as Death Gaming. Who I'm not seeing? Any of the regs besides two.
Yeah, it says Joe, but it doesn't say the other part. Which we knew was wrong. But
Joe's back. Back again. Guess who's back? Back. Tell Rich. Rich.
Joe Matt, is that you?
No, it's fucking Joe suck my cock, Rich.
It's the first I'm hearing about it. You know he was in jail or something? What did he do?
Told you to suck his cock and you didn't suck his cock, so you got a little station.
Yeah, it says Joe, but it doesn't say the other part. Okay. Really? What did he go to jail for? I had no idea. None at all whatsoever.
They're trying to say Brian Cabral went to jail for talking. He was caught talking to an 11-year-old girl. They are so trying to fuck with him hard. His own fucking audience is fucking with him hard. Let's see here.
No, I know, Doc. I hear you. I know you're giving me a hand in here. I hear you. Tim got really offended over nothing, and I don't know why. That's unlike him. It's not who I thought he was, you know?
Oh, Tim, he is talking shit about you, dog. Brian Cabral is not arrested. They're just
A
fucking
Rasta
with.
hat
They're
with
just fucking
some.
with Rich.
Yeah, then I can look like Steve Urkel. Remember when he did the Rasta routine? He had the hat with the hair in it.
Really, brother. So even Pecker would have been off on him. Holy shit, Rich dog.
Talking to. Oh no! Really? Wow. Now that's a pedophile.
You talking to a 14-year-old and saying 14-year-old should have OnlyFans, that's not pedophilia.
Wow, that is so messed up. Hey, you know what? I'm glad they got him out of society, though. That don't need to be in the
Joe is
public eye.
fucking
You know what
with
I'm saying? We
you.
don't need that kind
I
of
just
crap out of here.
Googled it.
I
No.
always thought there was something a little bit obsessive about him, you know?
Oh, dude, this
The
dude's
way he
such a
would
clown.
obsess about Tony's garage, and then he would obsess about my videos, you know? That's what these other ones are going to head down the road doing, too. I guarantee it. They have the other three of them doing the same thing. I guarantee it. You know why? Because they have no conscience.
Did he just
They have
call
no humility. They have no humanity. You know, ultimately going to bite them in the ass.
You can go check any fucking page I have. You ain't gonna find shit like I found on you, dog. Or Barry.
They're too busy trying to chase a ghost with me and coming up with zero.
Rich, I got plenty on you.
They think that I'm a pedophile. I'm like,
You
yeah, I
are a
got your
pedophile. You are a
There
pedophile.
you go, you guys. Brian Cabral.
RICH220.
Uncle Brian, a.k.a. pedophile.
You literally
for
doubled
real.
down on it in your fucking
Damn.
live stream. I have a dude right here, little Jimmy saying, he literally just said,
Let me ask you a question, Joe. Was it like sexually charged conversation?
He was going
he
off
talking
about calling
obscene
him
to
a
her?
pedophile with no evidence. Somehow,
It had to
well,
be, because there'd be
you
no
did
way
say
that
you
they would
did
arrest
say
him, because they would
14-year-olds should
know if
get
it
an
was
OnlyFans.
actually a
He
relative.
said
You know,
that's
like a
up to the
sister's
parents to decide
daughter or
if that's right
granddaughter
for
or whatever,
them.
you know? It had to be something that actually caught their eye onto it. You don't want to know him, Sonia.
Yeah, don't tell
It
him the
was called
channels.
Uncle Brian. If you look at it, you'll see how he obsesses about my videos. He's got them all over his page. And then before me, he'll also be obsessing about Uncle Tony's garage. Now, you know, we're just now, I'm just finally climbing because, you know, that garbage left the airways, you know. But these people have
You're
a
not
tendency,
going
what they
nowhere.
do is they're taking pieces of
Yeah, there we go.
people's videos like mine, okay? And what they're doing is they're flipping everything out of context and making it the opposite of what it is.
Yes. Yes. Thank you,
What
Rich.
the hell is it?
Thank you. They're gonna come see
The
this.
guy
Thank
calls
you.
it Poor Bitch's Garage. He calls me a pedophile.
Yeah, you're a pedophile.
I'm not a pedophile.
You're a pedophile.
Never have been, never will be. There's
I
no
got the
proof to
proof,
back it up.
bitch. You're a pedophile.
I
Pedophile.
don't know who this is.
Pedophile. Let's see here. He is really mad, dude, because all the proof is out there and everybody knows what
It
he is
wasn't
now.
my idea to use a feeler gauge. They are not solid lifters. They are hydraulic. Oh, boy. If you're going to borrow that, make sure you have me saying that.
I do have you saying it, bitch.
People doing the half-ass stories is not cutting it anymore. Because I'll get
sure
on
about
here
that?
and I'll say just the opposite.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'll make sure it's clearly known that I do know.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, but see, that's what they're trying to do to me. But there's no proof about it. Dude, I've worked in school districts for 30 years.
Listen to this. Listen.
You get fingerprinted, you get a federal background clearance check that goes through the database federally, not just statewide. And then you get a clearance letter.
So now you can't be a pedophile unless you offend.
You have to do your DOT physicals in order to even transport kids. Let alone, you know, I mean, you have to have a criminal background check.
We got him, you guys. We got him so good. He don't know the difference between an offender and a pedophile. Pedophile just means you like young kids. Offender means that you offended. This is so fucking great. This is so great, Rich. Yes. Yes. You said my channel, dog. People are gonna come look and they're gonna see. Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
Oh, no, I know that, but I'm just saying that's what these idiots are trying to do to me. You know what I mean? They don't seem to realize that
you said it, and people are gonna come see it.
Them doing that and having nothing to back it up is slander, and it's also defamation of character.
Come on, bring it on in, bitch.
And I'm sorry, but I have a conscience, and I don't think like that. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I find it rather disgusting that the people would actually mess with somebody underage.
Dude, I have the proof. This is so awesome. You know? This is so great. This is awesome, Rich. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. This is fucking awesome.
Nope, it's not in there either. Where are they?
You literally are in support of 14-year-old girls
Oh, they're on the
having
chair. That's right.
OnlyFans as long as their parents are for it. You are okay with CP, child porn. You are okay with that. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes. Fuck yes.
no, I'm glad they put his ass in jail. That's where he belongs. If he wants to be that sick, he don't belong in society. And I don't think he'll be
Exactly.
coming back on anymore.
Yes.
Because if he does,
Yes. Keep talking about Rich. Yes,
you know,
keep talking
people are
about.
going to sit there and talk shit about him.
Yes. Yes. Do you guys really think that he understands what the fuck he just did? He literally just told people the channel's name, where to come see the proof of him being a fucking pedophile. And listen to what the fuck he's saying about pedophiles and how they're nasty. Yes. Fuck yes. This is great, dude. He doesn't have no fucking clue what the fuck he's doing. Do you guys honestly think that Rich understands what the fuck he just did? Like, he not only said that we called him a pedophile, which most people are going to see the proof, or the lack thereof, as Rich like to say. Not only did he say that, he also said the channel name and where to find it.
Yeah, and of course, they only read part of that statement as well. When I said that, I said, if a parent doesn't care about their child and they allow their
Yes,
child to post
yes,
their pictures,
yes,
no matter
yes,
how,
yes.
no matter how they look or no matter what they do, and they post it
Yes!
on Facebook or any of these
Yes!
other social media profiles, then give the child at least a sense of some kind of privacy and put them on OnlyFans. I said that being sarcastic. Parents should be put in jail for letting their kids do that shit because
No, bitch,
they're adhesing
yes!
to or
Yes!
adding to the, you know, the what do they call that?
But not twice. I have him talking about twice.
The shit with the kids, you know.
I got him talking about twice. If he was being sarcastic, you want to talk about twice and double down on it the second time. Thank you, Rabbit. Thank you. Yes. Fuck yes.
Well,
It
get
doesn't
yourself
matter.
some sleep, Sonya.
It doesn't matter. When they come see this, you guys,
Reason for you to be a bull, Mike.
it would be one thing if he would have been sarcastic once. He doubles down on it. We have him twice talking about twice.
Here, I don't even
Fucking
know.
twice. You want to be sarcastic with it twice and go into detail a second time about it. Yes! Yes.
I figured I'd step outside. It's not exactly hot out here, so. It just recently stopped raining because the porch is just my my thing here is almost dried up.
Yes, yes, yes. He just owned up to it. Because they're all thinking, well, he said it once being sarcastic. No, he says it twice. The second time doubles down on what he meant. Somebody being sarcastic wouldn't have done that. Yes.
I thought it
Yes.
was more like 6. So it looks
Yes.
like about here. $750. All
You can
right.
say you're being sarcastic all you want, but
And I'll get up early again
you want
tomorrow
to double
morning and
down
do the
twice
same thing I
and went
did
into
today.
detail the second time about it.
First thing
So
first, go out to
awesome.
the car.
Thank fucking God we got him. Yes.
Who's the one that's doing the smile faces? I see that now.
Because we know you're
I
fucking
didn't know they
done.
had that on here.
They're emojis, you pedophile. And again, Justin Email Howlingwolf, look him up on here, you guys. He's a fucking racist. We're
I
gonna
like
start
this
covering
car.
him.
This guy's car. It's my next door neighbor, Paul. It's an Audi, but it's like looks like a little sports car, race car. Got 100 something thousand miles on that car. Still looks like brand new. Wondering if it's a stick or an automatic though. It looks like it's a stick.
Right, Rabbit? Exactly. Anybody that sees that video, it doesn't matter if he says he's being sarcastic or not. Somebody being sarcastic, wouldn't be sarcastic about that. And they damn sure in the next live they do double down and go into more detail about said thing. They wouldn't of today said, well, that should be up to the parents. He would have said this morning that he was being
It's a
sarcastic.
nice little Audi. I've never seen that spoiler go down though. I wonder if that motor's.
No, I haven't had a chance. I just did
fried.
a couple quick Google things about him. Saw he's a racist. Saw he called some dude the N word on a live stream, and I was like, you know what? And he was holding a wrench. Rich took the fucking wrench away.
Well, hello there from England. How you doing, Debbie? What's new?
I would comment, but he's got me blocked, so it doesn't mean no
What
good
are you
to
doing up
fucking
there in
comment.
England? And how's the weather?
We'll crack this Justin guy. When we do his video tonight, this dude, I'm telling you, once me and Jeff get on his ass, dude. Oh, you guys are gonna laugh. This dude is fucking just wow.
Down here in Jersey, it feels like, if I had to guess, I'd say it's about maybe 68, 69, 70 maybe, with overcast and an occasional cool breeze.
Yes, I'm so fucking glad we got him. Because think about this way, you guys. Think about this way. He literally just owned up to saying the shit. So I
We got
can't
my
say
buddy
that's
back in here again.
misinformation.
I could see that.
Who? Who do we got? I don't even see no chats.
How was that? It's supposed to be Doobie or Dubby?
What's this, you guys? Let's see, piss him off.
And it went out. Okay. That's enough of that anyway. Anywho. Ugh. Man, I am one ugly mug close up. Oh, man. I don't know what else to do. That's what I can do till tomorrow. Hey, Loxton, don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to make sure you guys can come back here whenever I'm going live. Because during the morning, what I do is I go to my old 57 Chevy and I try and do some work on it, a little bit at a time. Of course, people like to make fun of me because I don't do it the way they do it. And I get some other people that get mad at me. A friend of mine walking up the street. What are you up to? Just walking around. It's a nice area to do that. Yeah, you just get up, walk around, and look at the water. Or just sit over there by the bridge and watch the boats go by. You know.
I don't know if it's gonna pop up or not, but it might.
Where'd you go, Joe? Did you leave already? I think you just did a what I call a stop in to let me know. That was disturbing to hear that. I didn't know that Brian Cabral was actually picked up for talking to somebody 11 years of age.
You shouldn't say shit,
That's
Rich, unless you
messed
know for
up.
100% certainty it's facts. Got some facts to
But
back
you
it
never
up.
know what these people are like. You know, you can't really tell until you see what they're about. You know, and I think the people that don't have any sense of humility or humanity, hey, buddy, how long ago did that happen? No, you need to talk to Brian Cabral. He got arrested for talking to 11-year-old. That's the real pedophile.
We got agree
I am not
220.
one.
Yeah,
And
you
Joe
are.
can attest to that. So can some
Bullshit,
other
because
people
Joe
in here.
don't know you offline, bro.
So you need to take your negative crap and get on out of here.
You're a pedophile. 14-year-old should have OnlyFans. That's what you said, dog. It's up to the parents to get their daughters OnlyFans.
Really?
Pedophile.
Where's that at? You got to send me a link, Joe. I got to see it.
You shouldn't be saying shit unless you've seen it. Come on, Joe, drop a link, because we're going to click on it if it pops up.
And what's the heading? What's the heading for it? Like, what's the title of the video? You know?
And Joe's lying. I think Joe's trying to make you look like a
Because you
fucking
know
liar.
me, the same thing with Chris Bustamante. You know, I'll display it. Not a problem there.
Come on. Come on.
People get their just desserts, you know?
Come on. Yeah, and you're getting yours, bitch. You want to be a fucking pedophile?
And we already knew karma was going to
bitch.
bite him in the ass anyway. You and I had talked about that before, you know?
Trying to say fucking 14-year-old Sam OnlyFans. What the fuck is the matter with you? You need to fucking take one of these and smack you in
It's
the
like
fucking
all
head
these
with
other
it.
ones, the ones without any humility or
I
humanity
don't
or
have
anything
humility
like
for
that
fucking
or heart.
pedophiles.
The same shit that happened to him is going to happen to you guys too. I guarantee it.
I
Because
guarantee
the only thing
you.
you're worried about is your hatred and showing off how much crap you can talk about somebody, even if it's not true.
It is true.
And
I
it's
got
going to
proof.
come back and bite you threefold,
Yeah,
just
Rich,
like it
I'm
did
sure.
him.
Just like, okay, you guys. So, I haven't posted this video. But you know what? Since Rich wants to mouth the fuck off, Dad went and saw his diabetes doctor. Keep in mind, Rich is
Okay.
hyperglycemic, right?
Sounds like a plan, Joe.
So, I'm going to edit this video together real quick, and we're going to
Glad
post
you're
it.
still here.
Rich can't be fucking hyperglycemic
Yeah,
without being
people like
diabetic.
that, they, you know, they're asking for it. You know, they're asking for it. That's all there is to it. You can only get away with so much, you know, bad talk about somebody else before it bites you in your own, you know? And me,
Rich,
I don't talk bad about other people.
Rich,
I just
I
defend
will
myself,
never,
you know?
I will never be like you. I will take this right here and off myself before I ever think of harming a child. You will never ever hear me say that a 14-year-old should have fucking OF. You will never fucking hear me say, because the day that I said is the day I took a 38 to the brain.
Oh, wait, Joe, do we look up his name, Brian Cabral or Uncle Brian?
Oh, let's do this, you guys.
Yep. The same thing with this Austin character and this Jeff McCrae, aka Mako. Everything that they said was a lie too.
Is it? I got
They don't
proof, Bubba.
realize it, and it's going to bite them in the ass too.
I'm sure it will, but you know what? It won't be fucking for calling you a fucking pedophile.
Okay, we'll do.
Let's
It's
do
not
this,
that
you
hard.
guys.
You only got two things I got to choose from, you know. No, I know if I type in Uncle Brian, it's going to come up with his page.
11 years ago, we don't want that. Do y'all see a video?
Yeah, now I got a couple people that are
You see
telling me that
Brian
I'm
Cabral?
a pedo, but Joe here knows I'm not. And these people are doing the same thing that he's done. They're obsessing over me and making bad videos about me and
Yeah.
trying to call me a pedo.
You're a pedophile.
But there's nothing
You
to
think
substantiate
14-year-olds should have
anything
a
that they're
OF.
saying at all.
That makes you
You know?
a fucking child predator.
I don't do that shit.
Not to
And
mention the
you'll
other
never
shit I
catch
have
me
on you.
talking to anybody underage. Not in the manner of which where he was talking to him. No way. If I talk to anybody, it'll be my sister's kid or something like that. It'll have to do with how's school going, how's life going, that's such and so forth. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not interested in that,
Oh, shit. Y'all just heard that, right? That's good shit. Joe's fucking with him.
Like Elmer Fudd. Yeah, everything with a W. Yep. No, Joe's not messing with me. Joe knows that I'm legitimate because of the Chris Bustamante thing, that Brian Cabral stole his valor. That's where that came from. Me and Joe Mad. Nobody else. It didn't come from Austin. Didn't come from Jeff McCrae, and it didn't come from Jack, and it didn't come from anybody else in their clan. It came from me and Joe Mad.
No,
We were the ones that found out about it.
you guys are so
That the
full of
guy Chris
shit.
Bustamante
Should've been
was a
taking shit from other people.
communications
It
officer,
wasn't none of us.
and his
There was a
pictures
video done
are
a
on
long
the
time
internet.
ago on him.
And
Way
Brian
before he
Cabral
even came
was
into
stealing
fucking
valor from him.
RICH220 shit. We got Chris Bustamante in our chats. Does Rich have that? Hey, Gunny. Rich,
No,
if you find
I
it,
can't
please post
smoke
it
that
because I
stuff,
would
man.
love to show it to.
I just, I've gone too long without doing it that, it's just like, I don't do that stuff. So I
There's
really
no
don't.
video.
I have no reason
There's
to.
no video about him being arrested. I guarantee it. Yeah, exactly. We just searched it. Look. There it is. Brian Cabral.
Well, it
Look.
doesn't necessarily have to be about him being arrested. It could be about him being busted.
Busted
That's
and arrested
a
are the
very
same
strong
fucking thing.
possibility.
No,
I
you're
mean, he
saying
was obsessive. He
misinformation.
was obsessive
What
about
does
the
being
Valor,
obsessive?
or was
Listen
it
to this
the
man.
WTF
Being
or H or whatever
obsessive
the
now
hell it
makes you a
was?
pedophile. Which
And
is
I'm surprised
worse?
they even allowed him in there. He never even served. The hat that he had was a bogus hat. We see the people that actually served in, whether it was the Navy, the Marines, or the Army, or Air
Let's do
Force,
this.
and they have a lot more on there than just
Look
what
at
was
this.
written on his
Where
hat.
do you see a Brian
They
Cabral
actually
video?
have their,
Being
their
arrested? Do you
badge,
see anything?
what rank they were, and everything
Yes.
else.
Look. No, but when you
His
click
did
that,
not.
look whose shit pops up. But you just said he was arrested for talking to an 11-year-old. That was a false allegation you just made
And I know
because
Joe
Joe
Mad
lied
wouldn't
to
lie to
you.
me about that.
But
You know, he
be
ain't lied
careful
about
what
the
you
last
say.
one. Why would he lie about this?
Rich, you're about to be post it, Bubba. Dude, you are so fucked. You have no
Well,
fucking idea what you just did.
he ain't been back online, so what's that tell you? Something's not right.
What do you
If he
mean?
wasn't as scared of the
So
Valor
so,
thing,
so
then why isn't he online anymore?
where does the stolen valor got to
His
do with you
account
calling him a fucking
hasn't been
pedophile?
active for a while.
Look at this. He gets called out and look what he's doing. Look at his face.
We don't know that Joe lied at all. I don't think he did.
No, you're saying shit, Rich, without any proof. Put the
If I
video up.
find it, well, you're not. I don't even know if you're subscribed to me or not.
And if you don't find it,
If I find it,
exactly.
I'll put a link up.
Exactly. Don't know who the fuck that is, but they said exactly what I said. I just searched YouTube and there's no video. So that means Joe lied.
You have to look under two names, Uncle Brian, and if it doesn't come up that, then look up Brian Cabral, and if it isn't that, then there's another name under his profile. You should use that one. There's three names in total. And he kept saying the one was his brother. I've never seen his brother. Never seen any video with his brother in it either. And he was going around telling everybody, Brian was telling everybody they lived in a big ass mansion. We found
What
out
does any of this got to
he
do with
lives
you
in an
just being called out for
efficiency
making false
no bigger than the one I
allegations?
have. So he lied about that too. And then he was also obsessive about
Why would
Uncle
he?
Tony's
Why would he
garage.
be arrested
And then he
for
was
as
also
Uncle Brian? What?
obsessive about my garage.
Exactly.
And
Fucking
did
exactly.
anything he could
See,
in order to
Rich
make
is
me
trying
look
to
bad.
backpedal. He just got
That
called
was
out
it.
and he's trying to
This is
fucking
not a
backpedal.
revenge kick. It's what the hell happened. He just disappeared. That's it, you know?
Exactly. He wants to talk about making false allegations. She just did one towards Brian. Yes, he's stolen valor. Attack him for that. You don't call somebody if there's
Well,
no
somebody
proof of
might
fucking
actually
pedophile.
label it and linked it to his page. Could be. I don't know. We'll find
Exactly.
out.
Do it.
And Joe
I
didn't
just
say
busted
Uncle
you.
Brian. I said it.
Exactly. He said Brian Cabral. Y'all just saw that, right?
Put a light on. See shit in here. Too damn dark.
Let's see here. Am I still subscribed to Brian Cabral? Kevin Turner,
Nope,
that was
that
the
ain't gonna
name,
work.
right, that he used? Let's do that one.
Ugh. We'll find out. I'll figure it out. Can't be too hard.
Look, look. Do you see anywhere where it says that's in Florida? Do you see Brian anywhere? Do you see any YouTube video made about Brian Cabral? Fucking Joe Mad just made you make a false allegation towards another man. No, he's gonna look. There's not gonna be there, and he's gonna try to let this die. You literally didn't attack Brian for being stolen valor, which he is. Which is no different than you saying you were a fucking firefighter. You are now calling him a fucking pedophile with no evidence, no proof, no nothing. You don't do something like that without proof or evidence. Whether it be their own words, a victim statement, their arrest, something like that.
So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
When is he going to learn that his subscribers and his mods aren't helping him?
Hey, brother, if you're looking for me, I'll be next door. I'm going to power turn up on your band. Don't want to back your friend.
All right.
All right. Okay.
What's to talk about false allegations? If Brian did that and there was proof, I'm all for it. We'll all blast it. But you don't make a fucking statement like that without factual fucking evidence, and then when you get caught out for making the false fucking allegation towards Brian for being a fucking pedophile and getting busted
Okay,
talking to
answer
11-year-old
this
girls
then.
to talking about his stolen valor shit.
The one I just said about why would he be arrested? Okay.
No!
Why would he sit there and tell everybody he lived in a mansion when he lived in an efficiency?
What
Everybody
does
on
any
YouTube
of this
saw
have
his
to do
actual
with you calling
address
him a fucking
from something
pedophile?
being shipped to him.
What does any of
Okay.
that? We have his
Not a
actual
mansion.
address.
Google Maps actually proved it.
No, you stupid fucker. His own fucking video
Let's see.
proved
Why
it.
would he say he was in the service
What
and
you just called this man a fucking pedophile.
was collecting valor, and people found
With
out the
no
valor was
fucking
actually
proof.
stolen from Chris Bustamante, who was a communications officer? Why would that be truthful? And other people have actually filed that motion after I did, and after Joe did, and a couple of people that don't like me have actually done it. So that pops up.
I am so mad right now.
I think that what they were doing was actually going down the wrong street.
Fuck you, Rich. How about that? Fucking pedophile. Fuck you. Suck my cock. How about that, fat boy?
I mean, it
So
really
attack
isn't
Brian
that
for the-
far-fetched. You got 60
Yes.
year olds
Oh my
that
god.
think it's okay to talk to somebody who's underage and
Dude.
lure them off the internet, have sexually charged conversations, show personal private pictures of themselves
Fuck him, dude.
to a
He is one dude that
13-year-old.
I would love to feel his
Never
fucking
mind
jaw
11.
break.
And some of them are younger than that. But these people have no idea that it's
Listen
a
to how he
felony
talks.
to do that kind of stuff.
13. Why is
And
13 a
each one
stopping
counts
point?
as a
Why
separate
not
felony.
not under
You know what I'm saying? So
fucking
it's like
17?
maybe that's what he was hiding behind. Who knows? But if I find it, I'll let you know.
What if you don't? Are you gonna get on here and do the right fucking thing and
Just have
retract
to,
your statement?
subscribe to my channel. That way I can tell you next time you're in here. I'll try and read your name. I can't really read it with with my eyes right now.
Listen,
blurry.
I am not taking up for Brian. But there's one fucking thing you don't do. You do not accuse somebody of that heinous of something without factual fucking evidence, a fucking charge. Stolen valor is different than calling somebody a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, but I'm kind of wondering though. I'm not going to close the gate on that completely, because there is actually there's two names literally that are legit. Brian Cabral is one of them.
Lying about where
But
you
there's
live
another name, I
and
think it's
being
Keith
in the service
or
is a
something
little
like that
different
on
than
his
talking
profile.
to a
You can
fucking
see it
child.
clear as day.
Exactly.
And I don't think a lot of people search under that name in order to find out if there's anything. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false. So I'm not going to totally close the door on that until I've looked myself. You know
If
what I
you're
mean?
fucking wrong, Rich, are you going to get on here and take away your fucking statement?
And I'm not going to come up with falsified information saying he is if he isn't. That's all there is to
No,
that.
you're not going to talk about it. You just called this man a fucking pedophile, but you're not going to come back on here and correct it.
But the Chris Bustamante stuff, it is real. Because there's a
What
picture
the
of
fuck? Just saying you were a
Brian
fucking
or somebody.
soldier
He's saying
has
it's
to do with
him.
saying you touch a
And this
child.
little picture that's off to the corner, that's not him. They don't look nothing alike. Chris Bustamante and Brian look nothing like each other. And I hear Brian was short too. He wasn't tall.
Exactly, Jimmy. Exactly. I gotta grab some drink, you guys. I'll be right back. This shit, make a false allegation against somebody. Not talking about the shit they've actually done.
5'7"?
But I'll be right back. Stupid.
Like
fucking
5'7" and
pedophile
3/4, something like
so
that.
much. Wish somebody shoot him in his fucking face. Somebody being a fucking pedophile, and then when you get called out on it, say, "Well, I didn't say it. No, I wasn't saying it. I wasn't." Motherfucker. I can call Rich a pedophile. We have proof of him being a fucking pedophile. Being stolen valor is totally fucking different than being a fucking pedophile.
I think that's pretty much about it for me. I'm kind of like run out of steam, you know?
No, you got called the fuck out, bitch.
Oh, yeah, it is after 8 now. Shit.
I try to keep these lighthearted, but
See, when I fall asleep for a couple
when
hours,
somebody does this shit, it fucking just
I lose all track of time.
You fucking little weasel. Exactly. That is a horrible thing to accuse someone of. In my opinion, there needs to be solid proof
Well, we don't know
to
if it's
say
true
that
yet. We'll find out soon
about
enough. You
someone,
know what I mean?
no matter how much you
I'm not
hate
going to
someone.
spread smut all over the place. I'm
You
just going to want
just
to know for my
fucking
own, you
did!
know, interest.
And now you get
I'm
called
doing
out
good
on it?
now. How are you?
You slimy little fucking...
Plain kill. Thank you very much. Hey, Scooby, do you know that earlier live stream that I did today ran up over 1,500 views? I'm pretty drunk. LOL. Okay. Well, stay home. Don't get behind the wheel of a
Talk
car.
about Rich. You saying that 14-year-old fucking girl should have OnlyFans. Saying that they're 14 and fucking blood, you block them.
Yeah,
But
I
they're
couldn't believe
above
it
fucking
myself
14,
because
you'll
normally,
talk
you know,
to
like
them.
when you close the stream, they show so many
Dudes
people
like you
viewed
should be
your
thrown to a
stream.
fucking wood chipper.
I was like, it was like
You
over
prey on
1,500. I'm
innocent
like, are you
children,
kidding
trying
me?
to then you try to
That's the
separate
highest
the
number I've gotten
innocence
so
from the
far,
child, saying
just
it's
from a
their choice
stream,
to
you
give
know?
up the innocence.
Yeah, but don't get in the car. Stay at home. You know, be safe. Make sure other people are safe
What
too.
happened to the days, you guys,
Being
when
behind the
dudes
wheel
like
ain't gonna help
Rich, these
matters. That's for
fucking
sure.
pedophile losers, were afraid to be out in the open, preying on children?
I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. It took me 8 years to get here just to, you know, get, what is it? I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I guess not enough people are spreading. I don't know. You're right. Well, from what everybody else
There's
tells me, all
so
the
much
haters tell me
you
that
gotta...
nobody likes it that I talk to people. You know, and I'm supposed to ignore them and just do, you know, the work on my car and say the hell with everybody. I'm like, really? That's the way you think it works, huh? Yeah. But that's only one time. We'll have to see what happens this time, you know? It's not going to be that high this time, but it'll be higher than what it normally is. Oh, I am. I'm ignoring them. I'm not bothering with that. I just look at it this way. Every time they say something, they just look dumber and dumber and dumber every time they say something, you know?
Kind of like you accusing fucking Brian Cabral being a fucking pedophile with no proof. You saying 14-year-olds should have OF as long as the parents are okay with it? You saying that a child should have the
Yep.
choice, it should be the child's choice to give up their innocence? trying to separate the innocence from the fucking child. Like that's exactly what
Oh, I gotta
pedophiles
clean
do.
off that couch. I got radios and Hot Wheels. I even got a freaking brand new controller for the PS4, still sitting in the box.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I
Oh yeah.
want to look at this
Well,
dude's channel.
we're gonna have haters, and that group that calls me the pedo and all that other crap. Those are the haters. You know, they can't stand the fact that somebody's actually getting above them
Above me. Bitch,
just by being honest.
I
You know what I
highly
mean?
fucking suggest you look at my main channel, bitch.
What they think is a lie, and they have no truth to back up. Nothing to back it up with.
Proof's there, Rich. Everybody can see it with their own fucking eyes. That's why people are stepping away from you, Bubba.
I hear you.
I am like pissed. the
Positive
fuck off.
influence goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? And negative does not.
That's why I'm almost at 720. That's why Jeff's almost at 500. That's why our communities are actually fucking flourishing, and yours is sitting back fucking deflourishing. That's why bigger YouTubers want something to do with me and watch me, and they don't want you or want anything to do with you because you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, but that doesn't even come close to my name, though. You know what I mean? See, what did they use? You use Rich, Richard.
Your name is Richard.
Nah, I don't think Robert was an abbreviation for Rich. I think that was something else.
Dick. Dick's
Yeah,
an
we're not going to
abbreviation
call
for
me
Rich.
that. No, we're not going there.
Dick.
Because then I'll have to explain that every time that pops up.
Dick.
Well, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Really? I'm the only motherfucker that's this motherfucker's true friend. You want to talk about friends? Think about it. Me and Jeff have tried helping this man more than his own fucking community. His homeboy just set him out to make false allegations on another man. And Rich went right for it. Said it out loud, everything.
Yeah, I know. What did you do, brah? Sorry, I don't wear one. Do you ever see a Family Guy where he's doing the side boob and the front boob? Now, what's wrong with this picture? That's because it's my boob. Yas. What's up?
And hell, his buddy Renegade is an ASC certified mechanic, but didn't tell him that 70 pounds pressure was low.
Ugh. Yeah, get it out before you forget.
Look. Yeah, he's
We'll
all full of
find out who
racist.
this is for real. Because Guns and Gears used to do that.
Wow, dude. But your community's not racist, Rich.
That doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Exactly. Guns and Gears is a good dude. You guys go to his community page, you guys can see exactly how he feels about Rich.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna be back at it tomorrow morning again, because I'm not allowing the guy to do anything with the feeler gauges.
Listen,
They're close, but they have to actually be adjusted anyway. So I was at the, what is it, nut number 3, and nut number 1. I was at 5. 5 has actually got a couple of moves that I actually will tighten them down to 0 lash, and it's at the lowest part of the cam.
he
And I didn't
doesn't
have to
even
mark it, so I
understand
know
the
where it
order
is.
you go in.
So I'll get started on that again tomorrow, tightening those down. And then what I have to do is I have to order a fuel pump. So when I get off here tonight, I'm going to go look on eBay, see if I can find one that's just like the original, because I am not driving. I'm not going to go buy something from a foreign country that's not going to work.
Alright, Jimmy, you'll have to check him out. See what his videos are about.
Yeah, that's a spammer. See if I can order another fuel pump on eBay. Try and get it as close to the original as that I have. Hopefully that'll work. And while I already have it disconnected from the fuel pump, what I'll do is I'll disconnect the line from the gas tank, and make the new line, because I have that copper stuff, or what is it, the nickel plated or whatever the hell it is, that won't rust, and that'll be the
Copper
fuel
line.
line. And I have what is it, 2 hoses for the front, 1 for each side, and I think there's that expansion pipe for the back, or whatever the hell it is.
Can't wait for him to actually put out his live from this morning, man.
No, don't even say that.
I guess Jeff's got his shit.
Not gonna do
His
that.
meltdown on live. I mean, we're gonna review it as soon as he puts it out.
I mean, the rattle cans is bad enough, but at least I know how to work it.
At least he knows how to work it. What kind of man makes an allegation against another man without any factual fucking proof to back up their claims?
Of course I would. Wouldn't you? You saw somebody
You don't
putting
do that.
house roller paint on your car using a roller?
No different than spray painting
I
it.
think I would. Yep.
The rattle can.
It's not going to be the same finish,
Look better.
and you can't really sand it because it'll never be even. Yeah, I'll be out there tomorrow morning. I usually get up early though. I can't see her name. My eyes are really messing with me with these small words. I still can't make it out. Maybe my eyes are just
Well,
getting out of
I
whack
bet
now
you
from
do.
looking at this small shit.
I got the beginning, but Rich didn't put out the second part. And the second part, I think, is where he started to go the fuck off.
I want to
I was
say
recording,
your name
but
is said
I think
Captain.
several people in the chat from my early live stream said Jeff had got it on live stream. I guess Rich's mental fucking breakdown. And I'm so glad that we have a community like Jeff who goes live every morning and he gets shit that I would miss because I'm usually up till 4 in the fucking morning. Now tonight last night I was up till fucking pretty much 6 watching Rich's shit.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll do the stream yard tomorrow morning. Might be better. That way you can actually join the stream. You know what I mean?
It'd be so fucking funny, dude, if fucking he
Okay.
puts out the StreamYard thing
All
and
right.
fucking comments and
Just
Jeff
make sure
joins.
you add and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you're not going to know what time I'm going to be there, you know? In the catalog,
No, he hasn't
it's
brought that up in probably a
$56
couple days.
original style.
Thankfully, man.
And what catalog is that?
Are you healing okay? Doing okay? Now he's blaming poor old 70-year-old Larry for
See, because
his mess
Dalton
up.
from Pole Barn Garage did that a couple times. He bought some carburetors that were from Japan.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
didn't work. You know, they didn't work right. He knew it, and it just like they were a mess. You know,
Hell yeah, brother.
they're
I'm
not
glad.
made under the same principles here because I don't even know if they ever even had cars like that over there. You know. And of course now, because the words are too close together, I can't see it.
Yeah, that pissed me off. That made me mad. For him to accuse Brian of that with no proof, no evidence, and then when he gets called out on it to try to back away from it. That's what these fucking weirdos and creeps do when they get called out on their shit. They're like, no, I didn't do that. I didn't mean like that.
Okay. All right. Good. Send me a comment on one. You know, like in one of my newest videos. You know, like post a comment down there. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, because tomorrow morning I'm going back out there again, legs swollen or not. I don't give a damn. I want to get this car running. Enough is enough already. Jethro said it was 4 years. No, 4 years was the day that I got it.
Oh yeah, you guys. Hell yeah.
I didn't get heavily into rebuilding anything on that car until like after a year of having it, you know? I was more interested in getting the grime off of it and getting the paint off of it and sanding it down and seeing what the hell I had to deal with. I had a lot of people call that a Bondo bucket.
See, Rich ain't
but
like
you
me.
wouldn't believe it. There's not a whole hell of a lot of Bondo on there. There's almost none, as a matter of fact. That quarter piece in the back where the fin goes, no Bondo.
Use Bondo for the rust pitting. Got video of that.
Even the fenders in the front, down at the bottom where they usually rust, somebody put metal down there and welded it. No Bondo. And they left it raw just like I did. They didn't grind down the seam or anything.
Every car has
they just left it like it was.
It's when it has excessive Bondo that makes it bad.
I guess just so they can reattach it to, you know, wherever it was supposed to amount to. And doors, the same thing. You don't get gouges in your door if you had Bondo. And I'm talking about
There's a Reddit
gouges,
page
like
that I made. I gotta figure out how to do videos,
gouges, you know?
but it's up. All you gotta do is type in Rich's name and it pops up.
Yeah, well, I've been on here a
Really?
year after YouTube started, so I've been here about 8 years. Yeah. But see, unlike what they were saying this morning, it's not 4 years just working on the engine. It's only been about 2 working on that. Then plus I did the paint on the car. I did metal fabrication on the car.
Yeah, popper
I
and
located
galvanized.
all the original OEM, pieces for it, like the clock, the radio, the
He
dash
makes it
trim that
sound
says
like,
Bel
dude,
Air,
Jesus
the horn
fucking
ring, the
Christ.
horn cap, the horns, the bow tie
Yep,
for
you're
the front
rebuilding the fucking
turn signal
Apollo
bar,
fucking space station,
another
Rich.
grill, headlight buckets, the chrome things. Those are new. They're at least driver quality. They're not
Was there
pitted.
like a lot of people telling him to fuck off this morning or something? Why is he so butthurt about this morning?
Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. You know,
I just farted.
it's good you've been following me like that. Not everything that I've done is right. Not everything that I've done is wrong. But at least if I wasn't mechanically inclined enough, something would have blown out of the friggin' engine block or the oil pan. You know what I mean? You can't do these things if you don't have any experience about them at all, or if you don't pick up a book. Okay. Well, they're not really that much different. You know what I
Pieces
mean? The
of
rocker
shit.
arms and the push rods and the valves are still the same. There's a video of that, Captain. You'll see there's a couple of short videos that actually have me uh, where you could see the rocker arms
Exactly, Frank.
and you could
Exactly,
see the
Don.
lifters and everything else.
I'm
There
gonna put that
was
on
a
a damn
video that
t-shirt,
I
Rich,
had
this
when I
fucking
was
thing.
actually doing
Mechanically
the heads
inclined.
in my living room. There was one where I was taking out the bent valves. They were intake valves, not exhaust valves. And then, there's another video where I was actually taking the pistons out. And like I said before, and all the haters are repeating what I've already said, it's going to mess with the compression a very little bit, but it's not gonna be noticeable. The same with the oil pressure.
You're
It's
full of
not going to
shit,
be that
Rich.
much of a
You're full of shit.
difference in the
This is the
oil pressure
same man
because
that didn't,
it's not
that
a high
literally
compression engine.
didn't check ring in gap.
It doesn't have to produce massive amounts of oil in order to keep it lubed up so it doesn't have a thermal breakdown thing.
God damn, how could somebody be this fucking retarded?
I don't plan on beating the hell out of that
Are,
car
are, are
anyway.
we
Once I
sure?
get it
Are we
working,
sure that he literally
I
lives on
plan
his
on
own and takes
driving
care
it
of
and
himself?
enjoying it. That's what I want to do.
Oh, Jesus
You know,
fucking Christ!
today I seen at the deli, the guy pulled up next to me in a Willys Jeepster convertible, 1948, black with white interior. There you go.
I was told, Gunny, that Jeff had got it on live, dude. I mean, I guess it was really bad from what
Ain't nothing wrong
one of
with
the guys
that.
were telling me this morning.
And that, like I said, sometimes there's things you can do. Sometimes there's things you can't do.
The minute that one goes up, dude, we're gonna review that instantly. Yes, I do. Anybody that says 14-year-old girls should have OF, if they're 13 and below, I automatically block them, but if they're 14, I talk to them.
I'm not buying no roller document. Stop it. Cut it out now.
Document.
I have to get my taser out and tase you if you even come near my car with a roller.
It should really be a crime to be
You
this
can get a
fucking
cheap
retarded.
roller pack at Walmart.
Really?
See, he's gonna do this now forever. That's
What
what
he's
he's gonna
saying,
do.
Twisted. That
Oh,
would
but come
explain why
on, I
Twisted's
want to
not in
beat your
here.
car with a roller. No. Go away. Damn, we're coming up on 2 hours, man. This time around, it's like time goes by. Time flies when you're having fun. You know, it's like sitting here talking with you guys. It's actually fun. I don't know what the hell. I guess these other people just can't stand to communicate with people. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
Oh, Twisted in there, is he? Said hello, everyone.
So I went and got my drink this morning, and I'm sitting there in the parking lot for a couple of minutes, drinking some orangeade. And I bought a peach tea too. I should have brought that up here, but yeah, I'll get it tomorrow or something. Well, we're down to I started the one side with doing it the zero lash, so I'm at number 5 right now. So 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so I'm down at the lowest part of the cam with number 5. So I'll have to
Yeah, well, look at
tighten them down
Twisted's
to zero
answers.
lash.
Look at this.
That means no up and down with the rod, just spin left and right.
Just what's up?
And when I get done with all of them, after they're done in sequence, then what I'll do is I'll give them the half to 3/4 turn as a preload.
I think
That'll
he
be
has
it.
zero lash in his fucking brain.
The fuel pump is not working. It was the first time. I actually had it running for about 3 minutes before it gave out. So I guess the pump is definitely no good, or the gasket inside is no good, or something's not right with it. In any event, I'm getting another one. It's going to be a few days or maybe 2 weeks before I get that.
Right. And
But after that, at
Larry,
that point, I've already
all he
got
wants that car out of there. He don't want that car
I'm
sitting
going to have
no
the fuel
more.
pump out, so I might as well take the line off the gas tank and see if there's anything that pokes out of that hole for the line.
Jimmy was
If it
talking,
does, then I got to
I
take the
guess he was
tank
must have been
off
all
and
excited to work on
clean
today
that out.
and getting fucking told to fuck off by Rich. I mean, that's stupid. Telling him he's your friend, but you're telling him to fuck off. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I would never go the fuck off.
Yeah, I could put a gas can in on the passenger side floor or whatever, and
Listen to this.
just run a hose
Listen
to
to
it.
this. Just put a new
There's
pump
enough
on
room
it.
for that. So
Be done. Pump is cheap.
Well, I'm saying a gas can going right to the pump because the fuel
Like, he's
tank's
being
clogged
short
too,
as
Dennis.
fuck with Rich.
It's like one thing
I
right
can't
after
wait.
the other,
I can't wait. He goes, he's got to be psychotic. I mean, he goes, oh, we're going to buy an engine.
Oh, and then
oh,
after
we're
I
going to
got
do
done
this.
drinking my orangeade, of course, it started downpouring.
Yeah. Boom.
So I came back here and I went to sleep.
Boom.
And I woke up at 4. I go out on my balcony and there's like all the seats are wet. The balcony is soaked. I'm like, man.
I don't get how somebody
But I
like
got
Rich can
more
sleep so
accomplished
much.
than I thought I would.
Whining on fucking online.
I just wish somebody would get a hold of Tim and tell him that I'm not using the feeler gauges.
Twista goes, I get that,
That
at
pissed him
least
off.
it will
But it wasn't
run
my
after
idea
that.
to use the feeler gauges. It was Larry's. Larry was confused because he was looking at the same.
57, the fuel tank
He was looking
has
at the
a
lifters
drain
that were
plug,
solid,
so it can be
and the
easily
lifters that
flushed.
were hydraulic were
I
on the
would-
same page in the shop manual. So when he started talking about doing the exhaust valves first, and then coming back and doing the intake valves,
It
I
was
thought maybe he
closed
was onto something new.
before the
I
other
never
day.
heard of that. So
Just need a jug in a line. Oh, it was closed before the other day. Just needed
yeah,
a jug in a line. Of course,
yeah, but it sounded
now
like crap
it
when it
needs a
ran.
pump.
You know what I mean? And it wouldn't
I think he
stay
meant
running, so we
longer.
couldn't set the timing for it.
Oh, dude, if I had that fucking car, dude, it wouldn't be broke. Rich did the fucking valve adjustment, man, and broke every fucking piston he had. That's the thing. Rich, before the pedo shit came out,
Yep.
if Rich would have just been, look, I'm
Yeah,
an
and Larry
idiot,
thought that
I
that
don't
was
do
actually, it
this,
just lost prime. It
I
didn't
don't
lose
know what I'm
prime.
doing,
I
I would
told him,
have
I
no
said, take the
problem with
hose
Rich.
off of
But
the
when you're
carburetor filter.
argumentative and you want to argue
He
a
did,
point that
nothing
you
came out
do
of it. It
not
was dry.
fucking know what the fuck you're talking about,
That's
like
how we know
oil
it's a
in a
pump.
cylinder creating combustion, which is what got all this shit started for me. And then for Jeff, it was Rich basically saying that he knew a fucking hitman that would get shit done. If it wasn't for all that shit, I would have left Rich the fuck alone. There's tons of YouTubers that I don't agree with what the fuck they say, but when they get called out on some shit that they done wrong, they own it. They don't fight with you. They don't try to argue the point when they're wrong. They're like, look, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I fucked up. That's how an adult handles a situation. Rich don't handle that situation like that.
Why would
It's
you want to do
every
that?
fucking body else's fault. What was said?
You're determined to get something to look like a freaking roll-on thing, aren't you?
Rich, I can spray the underside of that 57 Chevy with hardened rubber. Get a new fuel pump. Get it on. Hang on. Get a new fuel pump. Get it in, or get it on, a jug and a gas. I think it means a jug and gas, but jug in gas. Like he's being
Yeah, we already got the
twisted
jug of
as
gas. Already got
being
the hose
twisted as
too,
being short as fuck.
Dennis. I
Like
just need to
short
find
for a
another pump.
fucking
That's all.
badly short. Look at Rich.
Yeah. We know, Doc. You want to sit there and just use a roller with the stuff. Tell me that's not what you want to do.
Oh, exactly, brother. Dude, it's 2 bolts. It's the most simplest fucking thing in the world to change. And on a small block Chevy, there's a threaded hole that threads in the will hold that fucking rod, your fuel pump push rod, up. Right? Mark my words, he will start pissing off more people as time goes on. Amazon has a pump, 60 to 75.
All right.
Dumb
You
question.
gotta take a look.
Dumb question, but the eccentric is in there to drive the pump.
No, it's not an electric pump. I could get a clicky clacky pump, but that's not. It may not
You
help the
don't even know
situation
what a
anyway.
fuel
You
pump
know.
eccentric is. That's the thing that goes on your
I'm just
camshaft
gonna get the. I'm not
that
gonna bother
rides
with
on
getting
the lever feeler
electric one. I'm just
for
gonna
the
get
fuel pump.
another
That makes the fuel
mechanical.
pump
That's
pump.
it.
Oh my god.
I don't need to buy stuff that I don't need. You know what I
He
mean?
literally asked about a fuel pump eccentric, and this motherfucker don't know what he's talking about. No, the metal,
Get a
the
gas
metal
can and put
rod
it in on the
that
passenger side
drives the
floor.
mechanical pump.
Run a black gas hose from that to the fuel pump. It'll suck the gas out of the gas can and bring it right up to the carburetor.
Can't make this shit up. But he's mechanically inclined.
What is with you in this undercoating and roller paint? Are you like stuck on something there? Did you get your hair stuck to a fly trap?
What? Is that like a witty comeback? Did you get your hair stuck to a fly trap? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Right? Exactly, Bruce.
God, Jesus. Hey, Doc, did you get your hair stuck to a fly trap or a fly strip?
What?
First, it's about roller paint, and now it's about undercoating with rubberized spray. Are you
So
huffing fumes from paint?
that's a
Are
literal
you huffing model glue or something there?
that's
What are you
a
doing?
literal fucking thing.
Oh boy. Oh God. Yeah. Well, folks, I think I'm gonna have to cut this because I'm getting tired. My eyes are all red. So we'll be back on tomorrow. If everybody has subscribed, if you're new here, make sure you do so. Because otherwise you're not going to know what time I go on. I could be on at 5:30 in the morning. You wouldn't know it.
Good, because nobody cares.
All right, Justin, have a good evening. Be safe.
Rich's racist friend.
We got like 15 people in here yet. I really don't want to cut out like that. I give them a chance to go. There's my buddy, the one that takes it away and brings it back. Put it back up there. Don't you take away your like or your thumbs up from me. What's the matter with you? I wish I knew who was doing that, honestly. I can't think of who it is. I know somebody used to do it, and they used to tell me they did it too. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Put them back up there.
Fucking with you right now.
I'm going to get out of here before I lose any more. You stinkers.
Bitch. Now, I had a question about Rich. A lot of you guys don't click on the channel to watch this stuff, so here, we're going to end this on this video right here.
Howdy, you guys. My name is Austin.
So,
My dad's
this
name is
was
Jack.
on
This
TikTok,
channel is
so
this
let's
Operating, account.
get this out.
Old, non
Thinking.
operating,
Migrate son.
account that I don't have anymore because I don't have the
they are
password.
thrown away.
Some of these girls were actually doing this OnlyFans stuff, but they were putting it on YouTube. And my remarks were like, if you're that young, why don't you go and have your parents get you an OnlyFans? We don't want to see a child up there, showing their wares or whatever.
Goddamn yes! Yes!
That's the way I am. I don't think that that's right. I think it's wrong.
I'm not gonna lie,
Give me a
man.
sec,
I was.
I want to hear what he has to say. Okay, go.
Alright.
I want to.
So, I gotta run and get a power steering puller so my dad can finish up and never put power steering pump on. So I'm gonna hop the fuck off here. You guys can go watch this video for yourself. It's up if you want to. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank all you guys for stopping in. Much love. You guys are fucking awesome. Hope when Jeff puts that video up from his live stream, we will review his live stream because I know Jeff don't care. And Jeff got some good stuff in that live stream from what I've been told. So, see you guys in the next one. If you don't know who Jeff is, check out Mako, check out Fasting, check out everybody's in the channel description. If you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Mako, Fasting, Lipstick Garage, Still Subscribe to him. Everybody that's in the channel description, the community chat right here. And if you want to check out actual automotive content, go check out my main channel, Poor Man Speed Shop. See you guys